Hey guys, just want to give you a an update on some of the wholesale deals that I'm currently working on. Just to kind of recap, I guess it was about a week ago. I went driving for dollars, and if you're new to wholesaling, driving for dollars is a really good way, especially if you don't have any money. You can just go out and just basically look for vacant properties, right? So I went out and I was driving around looking for some of these vacant properties, just to kind of recap a little bit on that. As you probably know, I primarily focus on buying performing and non-performing first mortgages across the United States, and my I guess I'm get my interest is getting a little bit more peaked again regarding like wholesaling and possibly even fixing up properties and once again selling them. Um, and if you don't know, I've been investing since 2006. I started off rehabbing houses. I started buying between three to five to eight houses a month, fixed them, flipped them, lease optioned them, Section 8 rentals, just rentals, wholesaled them to other investors. And then I eventually got into doing the mortgage notes and been in this mortgage note space for a while now. And my cousin has recently started his real estate journey, and he's been asking me a lot of great questions regarding this. And like I said earlier, it sparked an interest once again into wholesaling, possibly even rehabbing properties again. I will not own another rental. Well, I guess I should probably never say not, but right now that I sold my last rental back in March of last year. It was a Section 8 rental, and I just, the tenants and the toilets and the trash outs. I'm just tired of it, right? Um, so, like I said, right now, the rentals isn't on my radar, but with the wholesaling and then possibly doing the rehabs, they they may be just once again because my cousin had been asking me a lot of questions regarding this, and like I said, it was piquing a lot of interest for me to go out and look, and that's what led to me driving for dollars and stuff like that. I actually, I went up, got a Starbucks, and then I figured I'd just drive around the neighborhood that I owned a lot of rentals down, and so I just went down the street, and it's a dead end street, and I owned a lot of rentals, like I said, on that street at one time, and what I did was I found eight properties. I got tired. There were a lot more. I just honestly I just got tired of writing them down. So I figured I'll just write down the eight and see what I can get and what can come of it. And so what you see is this on the screen here. Now this is I have it blocked out just because um, I don't want anybody to I guess steal the deal just yet. And what I was thinking about doing is doing like a $47 wholesaling course, like a 5 day thing, where I would share all this information with everybody. I guess what I was kind of hoping is it's also like a community to where we can flip deals or even work on note deals with each other. But um, I've had a lot of questions regarding the other videos that I posted about the wholesaling. So I figured, I'll just do a real quick video on updates and things like that. So what I did here is I have the eight properties in here. And actually, I think I got the one, two, three, four, five, six of them, or five of them, six of them in here. I don't have the other two. I need to add them. Um, but what I did is this is a CRM that I'm just trying out to see if I like it or not. I have another CRM that I'm using, and I'm always trying to evaluate other CRMs, pipelines to put my deals in. Um, so you'll see that each one of these properties, I have allocated $10,000 as a wholesale fee. And if you are doing wholesaling, I would recommend that should be for me personally, the lowest I would go is $7,500 on a wholesale fee, but $10,000 to $15,000 is 100% doable. I did it those were the fees that I was collecting when I was, if not more, um, on when I was wholesaling these properties, and it's not unrealistic for you to get those as well. So what I did was, each one of these four properties, I just allocated $10,000 to it. The one in the follow up column, I actually did have a conversation with him the day before yesterday, um, and he said that he bought that property with the intentions of rehabbing it. And I asked if he had other properties, and he said he did that. And I asked if he would be interested in selling those, and he said no. I'm holding. He was holding on to them. He's holding to build his portfolio up with rentals. Um, so I moved it to the follow up column just so what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow up with this individual probably 90 days, more than likely like just once a quarter with them, just because his exit strategy is buy and hold, right? So he wants to build his portfolio. Um, Sounds like he's kind of new to the game. So I just figured if I just check with him once a quarter, see if he'd be interested in selling. That's why I have that in the follow up column. And then these other four deals over here in the new column, I've reached out to these individuals either by text, phone call, and also mailers. I've sent direct mail to these individuals, looking to see if they would sell their house. And then, as a side note, I also sent a letter to this individual as well, and I'll show you the letter that I actually sent these guys here. But just as a follow up, I do this with everybody. Anybody that I do business with, I'll always just send out just like either like a postcard or a thank you card, or even a handwritten letter. And that's what I did with this gentleman right here. Is I sent out a handwritten letter just saying, thanks for taking your time. I really appreciate you taking the time to talk to me. If time and circumstances change, please feel free to reach out to me. I would be interested in buying your property. And that's it. I mean, you don't have to make it too complicated. People tend to make this way overcomplicated than what it is. And what I have found just over the years of doing this, you have to at least reach out to people in my experience, based on my own experience, at least 8 times. If it's, on average, right? It could be some lower, sometimes higher, but on average, it was about 8 times that when I was really tracking my numbers, that I had to touch people. And when I mean touch, it's like email, text, phone, direct mail, whatever. Just you alternate each touch point, just to stay in contact with them, just to let them know that you're still interested in that property. So that's what I did. I just sent a handwritten letter to this guy right here. And these guys, here, hang on a second. Let me move this over here. This is the letter that I sent to these four. It just says, hey, hello, first name. My name is Larry Hoffman. I know this letter is out of the blue. I want to buy your property at address. Please call me at my number if you would like to sell. And then I just put in like little bullet points. Close on the date of your choice. Date on the date you choose. I'm sorry. I'll buy the property as is. No repairs to make. All cash. No real estate agents to pay. No fees. Thanks. Then my name. And then once again, my number again. So that's the letter that I sent out. And then here is the envelope that I send it. It's a party envelope, invitation envelope. And let's see if I got it right here. You can get this on Amazon. I think I got these from Staples. Yep, it says Staples right on it. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, right there. So, I just got it from Staples, and you can actually buy these envelopes on Amazon, and they all come in different colors. I'll just take them out of the package. So you have like yellow, orange, and then green, and then light blue in here, and I'll just send it. And oftentimes, what I'll do is when I was really doing the direct mail, I would first start off with a postcard and then a letter, and then I would alternate to lumpy mail and something with volume. And what I was just experiencing with a lot of different things. But one of the things that I would do is I would just like crumple up a letter. Well, now obviously you'd have to pre-print this right on this letter before you crumple it, and then pre-print it and then fold it and then stick this in this envelope right here. I'm doing this right as I do it, and then you fold it, and then you see how that gives it volume. So when the person gets it, they'll think, "What the hell is this?" Because most envelopes that come in the mail, they're just flat and traditional. So when they see this lumpy mail, it makes them open it. Um, and some of the other things that I've tried in the past as well regarding lumpy mail, and I'm pretty sure this is a service that is still out there. I used to send pill bottles um, with the label. Actually, it was a big pill bottle. I don't know if you've ever seen them, but you could literally put the address on the front of that pill bottle and ship that in the mail. And then I would have these plastic garbage bins. I don't know. It was probably about 6 inches or something, by 6, 7 inches or so. And I would just crumple up the letter and stick that in that trash bin and in that plastic garbage bin, right? And then I would tape it, and then I would put that letter or the mailing address on the front of that. And then I also had money bags, typically like the money bags that you see, like businesses taking to like the bank or something. They have their payroll in there, or they have money or something that they're looking to take to the bank. You can actually ship that as well. You name it. I think I've tried it. I've tried. They had these little dolls that you can ship out. Little the money like a dollar bill shredded up in plastic bags, Tylenol. Um, and what's really cool is you just tried a different copy. But I guess I'm kind of getting ahead of myself with all this. I'm just telling you, there's a lot of different things to do with this direct mail, and people say that direct mail is dead, and it 100% isn't. But you do have to be committed to it, and it does cost a little bit of money. And so, like I was saying, I sent this letter in this envelope, and then here's another picture that I have crumpled up with the same thing that I just showed you. That way, I can crumple it up and then send it out to the owners. Um, and like I said, I sent that out a couple days ago in conjunction with texting and calling the individual's information that I was able to skip trace. So I'll definitely just keep you updated on the statuses of what I get. And, like this guy right here just said absolutely in the follow up column. He said he's not interested in selling. And what I hear is I hear not yet, right? So this is somebody that you would 100% want to follow up to. And this would be, and another conversation that I did have with him on the phone is he's looking for properties to buy. So if I'm able to get any of these properties under contract, I can 100% call him and wholesale it to him. So it's just nice to just to talk to people, let them know what you're doing, and just see what they're doing, what they're looking for, right? Um, and then real quick, this one card here in the proposition column. This is actually a note deal that I'm getting ready to close on, and I don't broker a lot of deals. I primarily buy for my own portfolio, but this was one where he came to me. I made an offer, and he was willing to accept it, and I figured, well, let me just call this other company and see if I can get him a little bit more money. Well, they were able to offer him a little bit more than what I was able to offer him, and so and the reason is the other place that's actually buying it, they have cheaper money than what I do, so that's why they're able to offer more of a more value, or offer more on this note. But on this particular note, I'm going to make $3,000. So um, my offer is out to him, and we're waiting. I'm waiting to hear back from him regarding this. So, but in any event, I just wanted to update you guys on this. When I do hear something more, I'll just update you. And then also, if I am trying to plan out in the future the dates and the times on this wholesaling class. Like I said, I've been inundated with a lot of questions um, regarding more of the wholesaling stuff than the actual note stuff. So yeah, I figured, well, I'll just do some type of training on the wholesaling, or see if we can develop some type of community with one another, so why that way we can just wholesale properties back and forth. So when I do figure out those dates, I will definitely let you know. Um, and if you have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out to me. My information will be at the end of this video and also in the description. And I think I'll pin something in the comments section up above, so that way you can just get in contact with me regarding any like notes or wholesaling deals that I'm currently doing. So anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a real quick update. And if you have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out. And I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.